15 laps will be this is for the four-cylinder cars here. And this evening, a couple cars still making their way out onto the racetrack.
What's the name of the race?
So the four-cylinder cows out on the racetrack, getting ready to do battle. Marcia Gibbons and TLC Real Estate in Carthage, New York, bringing you your four-cylinder lineup, your thunderstocks here tonight. Jared Gilson, number 22J, will be inside row number 1. On the outside, that'll be Tim Greenfield in the 73. The 83, or the 88, excuse me, Travis Berkman's inside row number 2. Outside him will be AJ St. Mary in the 111J. The 11J of Justin Burns is inside row number 3. Outside him, that'll be Tony Prezzo in the 22F. The 94, that is Steve Smith. He broke his car in the E-race. He's to OJ White's car for the feature. That's the 94. Outside him will be Ryan Gay in the 77G. Number 17 of Mike Greenfield inside row number 5. Outside will be the 61 of Jerry Rogers. Gary Charles inside row number 6. Francis White will be outside him. Colby Goodale's number 111 will be inside row. And number 7 outside him, the 66W of Ryan Wirtz. 15 laps of distance, our final feature of the night. Green flag is in the air. They'll go to turn number 2 for the very first time. Down the backstretch they will go. AJ St. Mary's number 111J holding on to spot number 3. And the inside here comes the 88 of Berkman. He'll come down to the bottom. This is 22 of Tony Prezzo. Prezzo breaks down in front of the 11J of Justin Burns. He'll bring him down the front stretch. It'll be the number 73 of Tim Greenfield looking out to the early lead. Greenfield to the outside of the racetrack. Gilson is in the number 2 spot. A couple of cars getting together. That was the 22 of Tony Prezzo and the 111 of AJ St. Mary got hooked together. Finally got separated on turn number 2. AJ St. Mary's going to lose a lot of real estate to the field. 3 cars work off turn number 4 down the front strip. Greenfield to the outside. There's Tim Greenfield. Number 22J of Jared Gilson holds on to spot number 2. Travis Berkman looks right outside of him. Off turn number 2 down the backstretch. They will go. Then it's the 22 of Tony Prezzo. So a couple of 22s now nose to tail. Turn number 3 and 4. 22J, that's Gilson. The 22 is Prezzo. The 88, Travis Berkman, and he'll go to the outside of the racetrack. Turn number 4 down the front stretch. They will go. Racing right in the living room here on DTV. Down to the turn of number 1 and 2. Tony Prezzo slips to the inside of the speedway. He'll take over that second spot. And they'll exit turn number 2. Gilson back to third. Fourth would be the 38 of Travis Berkman side by side behind him. Justin Burns to the outside of the 11J. Francis White down to the bottom of the number 60. White looks to the inside of the speedway. Tries to get it down to the inside. Mike Greenfield behind him is the number 17 trying to close the gap on that battle. Greenfield is going to lead to the top. Now going right back to the bottom again. And we've got 5 cars together over in turn number 2. As they go down the back, we got a battle in front of the field. Tony Prezzo looking to the inside of Tim Greenfield. Down to turn number 3 and 4. Greenfield right through the middle of the speedway. Prezzo down to the bottom. As he works off the north end, Prezzo's going to find his way out to the front of the field. He'll be your new leader down the front stretch. 3-car battle, 3 wide battles for spot number 5, 6, and 7 over in turn number 2. They get fanned out now. They were 3 wide down the front stretch. It is the 22 of Gilson holding on to spot number 3. Francis White now drives up to the number 4 position in the 60. Travis Berkman not done yet. He'll go to work on the outside of the speedway. Gilson lines up in front of him and goes right back down the hill. Francis White switches lanes, stack them up again, almost 3 wide down to turn number 1. They'll go to turn number 1 just like that. Francis White down to the bottom. Gilson in the middle. Berkman to the outside of the speedway. Justin Burns to the 11J. Follows them off turn number 2 down the back. Now Mike Greenfield, number 17, going to try right to the inside. Greenfield comes back to the bottom of the racetrack. Number 17 trying to square it off. He'll get underneath the Justin Burns, number 11, and comes side by side with Travis Berkman. He's still got Francis White and Jared Gilson in front of him. He'll look down to the bottom. One more time in turn number 2. Gilson holds him off. Berkman to the outside. He and Greenfield door handle down the backstretch. Now Mike Greenfield drives out towards the front. He'll go to the inside of Jared Gilson, but Gilson able to hold him off into turn number 3. Gilson right through the middle of the racetrack. Greenfield squares it off. Looks down to the inside, down the front, may take that spot away. And he's going to pick up spot number 5 as they go off turn number 2. Off turn number 2, they will dance. Right now, the way they go, Tony Frezzo, your leader, works through turn number 3 and 4, all by himself. Then it's Tim Greenfield holding on to the number 2 spot. Third is Francis White. Mike Greenfield all the way up to the number 4 spot as they come down the front stretch. So Mike Greenfield all the way up to 4th. And we're starting in the 9th spot. He's followed by Jared Gilson, then the 11 JM, Justin Burns, Travis Berkman, the 88. As they work down the back, then Steve Smith, the number 94. Gary Charlo follows them, then it's the 111 J of AJ St. Mary, down into turn number 3 and 4. This battle we're watching right here, that is Mike Greenfield, Justin Burns, Jared Gilson, all together. Greenfield able to clear these guys with Justin Burns right now. One of the guys is spot number 5. One car slow down the front tire now. That's the 66W of Brian Gordon on the outside of the speedway, but still going.
He couldn't go
So
any
we're
slower
making under
anyways.
green as they work off turn number 4 down the front. Richard Leaders all by himself off turn number 2 down the back. That is Tony Frezzo into the 22 machine. Frezzo has to go to the outside of the lap car. That almost lost him as he tried to drive to the outside, almost ran right into him. They work off turn number 3 and 4 this time, down the front stretch, continuing to show the way. Greenfield second, that is Tim Greenfield, followed by Francis White. Side-by-side battle here, this just outside the top 5 is Steve Smith. Continues to work away on the back bumper of the Travis Berkman, number 88 machine. They'll get off turn number. Steve Smith normally drives the 16, he's won a couple features in a row, and ended up hurting that car early this evening, so he has jumped into the 94, the OJ White ride for tonight's feature. He continues to keep on there trying to grab some points tonight here with a couple of more laps to go. They'll go down to turn 1 and 2. Your leader is all by himself down the backstretch. He is in a whole different zip code as the rest of the field. We got a side-by-side battle for the number 2 spot. Down the backstretch, Francis White to the inside. Tim Greenfield to the high side of the racetrack. This is for spot number 2. Francis White down to the bottom. Greenfield just a little bit of a bobble. Francis White able to take the spot off turn number 4. Greenfield's going to drive right back to the top side.
Look at 60
He's back in line. White flag is waving that last time by. So your leader down to turn at number 3, all by himself. That is the 22 of Tony Frezzo, your point leader, coming into tonight's racing action. Off turn number 4, Frezzo's going to bring us down the front stretch. He's going to score the win. He'll be followed back to line. The second spot will belong to Francis White at number 60. Tim Greenfield's going to come home. In the number 3 spot, Mike Greenfield, number 17, will be in the 4th position. He'll be followed by Justin Burns, Steve Smith, Travis Berkman, and Jared Gilson.